Deepavali is one of the major festive seasons in Singapore. It is the time where one can learn a lot about the fascinating culture of the local Hindu people. During the weeks prior to the actual holiday, there are various attractions and cultural practices to be witnessed. As there are also other important Hindu celebrations that fall into the same time, I present you my festival guide for Deepavali season in Singapore. Hello everyone, welcome back to this Festivity Friday episode today about Deepavali. If you like anything about traveling and culture, then you're right in this channel here, so you're most welcome to subscribe. I used to live around 5.5 years in Singapore, so I've witnessed this beautiful tradition a couple of times. Now I'm very sure that many of you have never heard about Deepavali, so you may wonder, what is this tradition all about? Deepavali or Diwali is the most important festive season for Indian ethnic Hindus. It is a festival of lights and happiness. Its importance to Hindus is comparable to what Christmas New Year season is for Christians. Diwali marks the victory of Lord Krishna and his wife Satyabhama over the demon Narakasura. In short, it's basically the time where the people celebrate the victory of good over evil. Furthermore, Deepavali season is also the time where the people will give attention and care to their ancestors. On the holiday itself, their spirits are being shown a path to leave through firecrackers and lights. On Diwali, the Hindus also celebrate the return of Lord Rama after being in exile for 14 years. Now one may wonder where to go in order to experience the beautiful festivities during Diwali season. The place to go would be Little India. Comparing to the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival, for Deepavali the festivities are almost entirely concentrated around Little India. Over there you will get to see the amazingly beautiful streetlights. This is the very signature of Singapore. Whether it's Christmas time, Lantern Festival, Ramadan, Chinese New Year season or Deepavali time, there will always be amazing streetlights decorating the respective quarters where many activities are being held. The pattern is always quite similar, maybe for Christmas and Chinese New Year it's a little bit different, but you will always get to see the same motif repeating itself, which gives it an amazing impression. Indeed, the streetlights at Serangoon Road are very beautiful, but there's actually a lot more to experience. One of the first things that you should do is go to the market and the Deepavali Festival Village. Roughly 4 to 6 weeks prior to Deepavali, there will be a glittery, colorful market at Campbell Lane. Really lovely are the many souvenirs that you can buy over there, such as these hanging pearl rows. Further up at Roberts Lane and nearby the Mustafa Center, there are more bazaars where you can buy various Indian dresses, for example kurtas. They also sell carpets, plenty of decorations and snacks. We're now going to dig a little bit deeper into the Hindu culture. Not everything during this time is linked to Deepavali, but there is this one festival that is very beautiful that falls into the same time, and it's called Thimithi. Roughly 1 week before the actual celebration of Deepavali, one can witness the fascinating tradition of the fire walking ritual. This Hindu ritual, however, is not held at Little India, but instead in Chinatown at the Sri Mariamman Temple, Singapore's oldest Hindu place of worship. This festival, called Thimithi or Kundam, is dedicated to goddess Draupadi Amman, a reincarnation of Sri Mariamman. The festival originates from Tamil Nadu. Singaporean Indians are majority Tamils, which is why it's also traditionally celebrated in here. The fire walk is opened by Hindu priests, while later other devout Hindus are permitted to follow to prove their faith. Interestingly, even non-Indians and non-Hindus are allowed to participate. Should you want to witness this event, I suggest you to visit this temple from 7:30 p.m. onwards. Because of the limited space, it's rather unlikely that you can see the coal walk from the stage, but you can follow it on the screen at the temple. Let's switch back again to Little India. If you're going to visit that quarter, then of course you should go to one of the Hindu temples, and the most prominent one would be the Sri Veeramakaliamman temple. This temple is definitely a must visit for anybody who comes to Little India, especially if you're not familiar with the culture and religion of Hinduism. During the Deepavali season, there are a lot of prayers being held in here. Located right in the heart of Little India, this temple is definitely the most convenient site where you can witness the prayers and rituals held during Diwali season. So this was my festival guide for the Deepavali season in Singapore. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. To all the Hindus who are currently watching, I wish you a happy and blessed Deepavali. May you have great festivities. So that's the end of my video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Again, if you're new to my channel, then you're most welcome to subscribe. That would be really cool. So that's it from my side. We're going to see each other very soon.